Wait, who the hell's this little twerp? Damn! Anywho, True Kagura is definitely one of my favorite characters in the entire series due to her design and concept alone. She is the final boss and main antagonist of Senran Kagura 2 Deep Crimson for the 3DS, and rightfully so. Kagura is an ancient being who reincarnates every 100 years. First seen as an innocent child, she must consume red orbs to evolve into her true state, as seen here. She is only known as she who slays all Yoma, and rightfully so. In Senran Kagura Estival Versus and in Senran Kagura 2 Deep Crimson, Kagura fights by literally ripping holes through dimensions. If that isn't the most badass way of fighting, I don't know what is. But Kagura has definitely managed to find her way into my favorites list, my top 20 favorites list, so that means she is definitely a character that you should check out. Good job, Kagura. Good job. Definitely my favorite character of Hanzo's team. Ikaruga is the class representative of Hanzo International Academy and always manages to keep a mature and level-headed attitude no matter what should happen. She is extremely loyal to her friends and will not hesitate to cut you to ribbons with her sword Hien if you dare threaten her or her friends. Ikaruga is definitely a character you should check out. She has definitely earned her way into my top 20 favorites. Her playstyle in Estival Versus is pretty good. Gameplay-wise, she is my favorite character because Ikaruga hits fast, runs fast, and hits hard. So she is basically a balance of speed and power while trying to keep her defense at an all-time high. So Ikaruga isn't very strong, but she's very quick in her attacks. So if you want a fast character, I would recommend Ikaruga. Why did I give her an English accent in the Abridged series again? Anywho, Renka is the oldest of the Mikagura sisters and my favorite of the three. Renka is super energetic, always tries to put a smile on people's faces, and hates anything cute. I think she hates being called cute too. And if you need a drummer for a party or a festival or anything like that, Renka will be happy to provide her drums. In other words, Renka isn't your typical girly girl, and that's what I enjoy about her the most. Her playstyle in Estival Versus is somewhat tactical, as her drums can spew out electricity which can easily stun your opponents or rip them to shreds. Seems a bit broken, doesn't it? I've seen Riona get a lot of flack in the Senran Kagura community, but I honestly don't see why people hate her. Sure, she's very masochistic and will do anything to ensure that harm comes to her, but Riona is undeniably one of the cutest characters in the entire franchise and is very fun to play with. Not in that way, you pervs! In any case, Riona has definitely shot her way into my top 20. Gameplay-wise, Riona is my second favorite character to play with, as she's very fast and hits like a truck if you level her up high enough. Her guns can easily deal damage to enemies and can freeze them in place if shot the right way. So, yeah, Riona's guns can freeze people. That's awesome. Eat your heart out, Yumi. The defender of bean sprouts who hates the rich. Yomi is a character who just wants to prove that the poor can sometimes outclass the rich. She is very kind and reserved until someone even mentions the bourgeoisie in any way. Gameplay-wise, she is the bruiser of the Crimson Squad, having sluggish but very strong attacks. Yomi is my fourth favorite character to play in Estival Versus overall, and she's quite adorable. Even though her design is kinda meh. I always thought Yomi's design was kinda meh, but she's a cool character overall, and you should definitely check her out. Ignore this kitty and she'll gun you down without a second thought. Mirai is my third favorite member of the Crimson Squad because she is one of the more relatable characters in the entire franchise. Mirai just doesn't want to be ignored and make new friends, which is something that I think we can all relate to. Gameplay-wise, Mirai is quite fast, and is somewhat of a keep-away character, preferring to strike opponents down from afar using her gun umbrella. She's great to play as if you want to keep your opponents away from you, or just if you want to hear Mirai scream and shout. Because her voice actress seems to go above and beyond. And also, she has a gun dick! Does that make her a trap? No, that doesn't make Mirai a trap. Anyway, yeah. Mirai's a good character, you should check her out.